Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is going to be a ranking video, and because I absolutely believe in self-torture, I'm gonna do this. I haven't done it in a long time. If you don't know me, I just try to avoid it because it is very hard for me. It's kind of like deciding what is my favorite child, you know, because ranking is not really that one is super bad and it's easy to sort of like push it out and not like it. Usually what I buy or what I get, it's like I like it. I like my makeup, you know, and then ranking is torture. Anyway, so if you have just found me, hi, I'm a makeup artist, I'm a stylist, and if you're just a tiny little bit into color or at least appreciate other people being colorful while you maybe not, you know, that's fine, that's totally fine. So then maybe you have just found the jackpot, because that's what we're doing here, and you might just as well browse around in my content and see if you like it here and then subscribe to my channel, because that would just be awesome. Also, I highly recommend for you to head over to my social media and just look for more looks, for more inspiration and all of that. Okay, so I'm going to show you, I think it's 13 items today, and with some of them I'm going to talk about those at the beginning because I'm kind of withholding judgment because I have not worked enough with them. Okay, so they're not officially in the ranking, maybe they'll come up later, but in the meantime I just want to give the brands some exposure because, you know, that's what I'm doing here as the ambassador of indie brands. Okay, so sweeties, let us start with the first brand, and that is Loca Cosmetics. Very noisy outside on the street, so can't change that. Okay, Loca Cosmetics is a UK-based brand, and this is the Glaze palette. I got this gifted by Christine, who is one of my friends and subscribers from Australia. She had this sent to me, and this is how the palette looks. This is an all glitter palette, and I have tried this now, I think in 3 or in 4 looks, and I really like the performance of this one. Of course, in the looks that I did, I combined it with other palettes because like just glitter is even for me not possible, you know. I have to combine it, of course, with some mattes or at least some shimmers or something, right? So, but in how I used it, it worked really well. Really beautiful consistency of the glitter, and I really liked it. So that is though outside of the ranking, because I don't know really if ranking an all glitter palette makes much sense for you guys, because not everybody is into pressed glitter. So that's why I'm mentioning this first, because it's kind of on the outside a tiny little bit, while I have to say it's a really good quality if you do like pressed glitters. And I don't know, maybe you want to add an all glitter palette to your collection, you know. For some people this makes absolute sense, and I happen to really like pressed glitter. Okay, sorry, I just had to take a very quick break because the things outside on the street just kind of went out of control. It got so loud that I almost couldn't hear my own thoughts. So let us go into the next one, and that is For Art's Sake Cosmetics. Now, I never know what the name of this palette is because it is not printed anywhere on the palette. That is something that I would definitely consider for maybe the next release or something, but I would definitely have the name of the palette on the palette because I cannot remember this. It was some kind of hard for me to remember name. But anyway, I've done 2 looks with this palette. I haven't filmed with it yet. I also with this one want to withhold judgment because I just have not worked enough with it. But this is how the palette looks from For Art's Sake Cosmetics. For Art's Sake Cosmetics, and of course I'm going to have linked everything in the description box or in a pinned comment. You will find it somewhere down there. Now they're coming back and making more noise. I really don't know. So anyway, I think they're cleaning the street. Gotta be grateful for that blessing, but it kind of really distracts me. Okay, so anyway, that is the palette, and you will find it linked in case you want to check out this brand. It was a good performance for what I did so far, but I kind of still want to form a little bit more of an opinion. Okay, then the next one, the next palette is actually the one that I used for today's look, and this is the first time I've used this palette, and that is the West Coast Loca palette from Loca Lashes. Definitely a review is going to come up on this one. And this is how she looks. This is the first time I'm trying Loca lashes, and so far so good, as you can see. She also was so kind to include some lashes, Loca lashes, you know. I'm going to leave them for the review video, so I'm not wearing her lashes right now, but I'm going to show you everything when I get around filming with this. But just wanted to give you a heads up that for the first look, it's good. It's, you know, judge for yourself. Okay, then the next one that I've only used twice is Myali Beauty. This is a brand based in France, and this is the musical palette. I have just recently featured this in a video where I've been trying all kinds of new products, and I used basically just this shade here for the look because it was supposed to be a bit of a more like simple look, but I've already used more shades of this palette off camera. So anyway, this is how she looks, and also this will probably come up in a mini review or something, so we shall see. But in the meantime, I just wanted to show you this palette, and yeah, I definitely have to work a little bit more with that. I'm actually also wearing the lip gloss that she sent to me from Myali Beauty, and this is a very nice sparkly lip gloss in the shade Diamonds. It's really nice, and it has a very soft a taste of kind of candy slash gum, but not obnoxious. It's really nice, and it feels super nice on the lips. So anyway, just saying, that's a little bit on the side. Then I also ordered at some point at the end of 2020, I want to say, I ordered the Yasmin palette from Myali Beauty, and this is how she looks. I have done only one look with this one because I kind of feel like I don't have the pressure to work with this because the brand basically doesn't exist anymore. But I still, you know, I have the palette, and actually I have another one now, the Ayubia or something like that palette. I got sent by Nikki Raven, who is one of my besties here on YouTube and also off YouTube. And yeah, so now I can use those palettes, but of course I'm not going to like super feature them because, you know, they're not going to be available anymore. But this is how she looks. I've done one look with this one. It was okay. It was an okay formula. I don't know yet what to think really. So that's why these are all on the side. Now, let's dig into the ones that are actually really ranked, okay? So let me start with this one. This is the Millennial Pinx palette from Melt Cosmetics, and I have just recently featured this. There's a review up on my channel, and this is how she looks. Now, the performance of this was good. It was good, especially the mattes. Shimmers is not my favorite formula, but the mattes is good. Overall, the mattes is good. The mattes are good. Are good. Okay, overall I have to say though that this palette is not so easy to work with because of this part here, because this is the part that makes it hard to work with, you know, according to my opinion. This is extremely easy to work with, like super easy, but also here I feel there is some depth missing for my personal makeup style. But anyway, I think the performance was good. Watch the review. Watch the review if you haven't seen it yet. Okay, then I also wanted to show you this one. This cutie pie is from Sugar Drizzle, and this is the Panda Bear and Cup palette, which looks like this. So this is of course an all gray, black, silver and white palette, because it is of course in that color scheme here. And a lot of you have said, wouldn't it be cool if there would have been a yellow, because there is a sunflower there, you know? Wouldn't it have been great if there would have been a yellow in the palette? I kind of agree, that would have been super exceptional. But also like this, it is really nice, and there is also a video featuring this one here up on my YouTube channel, and honestly that was an exceptionally beautiful look, really. So I highly recommend you to go and watch this video. It's just one of my recent ones. Okay, then the next one is from Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is a US based brand. Oh, I think is this UK? I kind of feel like Sugar Drizzle is UK, but it's going to be linked, so you'll find out for yourself. I don't want to say something wrong. I received this in PR from Metamorphosis. This is the Oink palette. I have a video up a first impression video of this palette. It is a beautiful palette. It is super, super good quality. Really, really nice. Also, the glitter formula was really nice. Oh, by the way, the glitter in this palette was also super exceptional. So just saying, in case you were wondering, you know, really, really nice. And yeah, and it's just a really, really lovely palette, you know. So again, there is a first impression video with kind of a review part at the end up on my channel in case you want to check out this brand or this palette. I have heard from a couple of my subscribers who actually said there is nobody like Metamorphosis, and I kind of have to agree. I mean, I'm trying a lot of brands now, you know, so I don't know if there's nobody like Metamorphosis, but I'm kind of a fan, you know. This palette at least was really, really nice, and they're coming out with a lot of beautiful stuff. Okay, then let's also talk about Makeup Maniacs Cosmetics. All of you know that I am a big fan of Makeup Maniacs Cosmetics already for quite some time. I also happen to have a code with them in case you want to check that out. They're all in the description box. So this is, I can't get it out of the sleeve. This is the Green Goddess palette number 3, and this is how she looks. Have I filmed a review with this one? I don't believe so, but I have done a couple of looks with this one, and it is a nice palette. I kind of feel like I could have had a little bit more drama in the palette though, but that is just me because I just really love dramatic makeup, as you maybe can see, you know. There are kind of a lot of lighter shades, but the performance was really, really good, and not everybody is into like super dark looks and stuff like that. So this might just be your thing. Also, as always, the glitter formula of Makeup Maniacs Cosmetics is really, really nice, and yeah, the performance was super good, you know, super, super nice. Okay, then let me just put this back into the sleeve. Clean up time. Okay, next one is the Going Green palette from Style Cosmetics. I have filmed a review for this one. It's not up yet because I haven't edited it yet. So anyway, like when I'm filming this, I have not edited it yet. Okay, but it's coming. It's coming. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and I really, really liked it. Really, really like the performance of this one. It's well, it's green. It's green. It's all green. Like, you know, there is absolutely nothing that can go wrong if you give me greens. Just saying. Yeah. Okay, next one. XZX Cosmetics is a... My cat is meowing outside the door. He wants to come in. No chance. No chance of that happening. Okay, XZX Cosmetics is a brand based in the US. This is the 420 palette that just dropped recently, basically in April. And this is how she looks. I did 3 looks with this one. There's also a review up on my channel. I received this in PR from XZX Cosmetics. Thank you so much, because this was a bliss to work with. Absolutely blissful. The combination between the greens and of course the neutrals is beautiful. And then this gray here, the noisy guys are back. Okay, this gray here is just such a nice addition to the palette. It makes it so special. Like, you can do so much with this palette. I don't know if this was limited edition, you know, to the time of around 420, but anyway, this is definitely a brand to check out. XZX Cosmetics. Okay, are they almost done? Like, really? They were made for bugging me, seriously. Okay, now place number 2 goes to Unique Beauty. Spring cleaning collection that just dropped also beginning of this year. Really beautiful stuff. Let me just show you. There is a review up with several looks for this. I think it's like 5 looks or something that I did with this. And here in the inside you do have 3 6-pan palettes, and let me just show them all to you. This is the Bubble Time palette. This is so cute, and for someone who does not like small palettes like I do, I don't like them, but you know, when you get an abundance like this, it's really nice. And I also used several shades of those shadows as face products, you know, and they worked super well. I really like the formula. Unique Beauty is based in the UK, in case you were wondering, and really rocked it. Really rocked it. I also have the Fashion Magazine Japan collection. I have not worked with that yet. I just haven't gotten around to it, but it's coming at some point. Okay, Sweetie's first place. Do you want to know? This one. Definitely this one. Sweeties, I didn't even know that I would love this so much. I filmed a review. Also, this one I have not edited yet. But it's coming super soon. If it's not up yet, it's coming super soon. I've done, I think, 5 looks with this one because it was just such a pleasure. Sweeties, Kaleidos and Angelica rocked it with this one. In case you don't know, this is of course the Club Nebula palette from Kaleidos Makeup, and this is the collaboration with Angelica Nyquist, who happens to be a very good friend of mine, and I'm so glad that she got to do this, and this is such a success. And sweeties, believe you me, I'm not featuring this because I need to stock up to Angelica, because I don't have to. You know, she is already my friend. So that has nothing to do with that. It is purely because this is really good quality stuff. Like really. And also like super curated, and everything is just so beautiful in this palette, you know? So watch the review if you know, you will see all the looks that I've done, and of course also in depth what I think, because now I'm basically just scratching the surface. Okay, so that is it for today, you know. How did I do? Yeah, and again, this is painful for me. This is absolutely painful for me. I hate doing videos like this, while I kind of really love it, because I love to talk about makeup. What can I do? Like, I'm really torn between not doing them and yes, doing them. Also, people really like to watch them, so yeah. Anyway, I don't mean harm to any of the brands. If you're ranking on place 8, please don't be offended, because this is nothing against you. It's just that sometimes it's just the color scheme, you know? For example, let me give you an example. With this one here, this one only ranked lower because it is this color scheme. It is a beautiful color scheme. I rocked it. It looked beautiful on me. But of course, I'm going to rank this one higher because green is the color of my soul. You know, that sometimes it's just only that. So please just take into consideration that I love my makeup. You know, I just love my makeup. Okay, sweeties, that is it. I hope you did enjoy yourself. And of course, as always, you will find everything that I have on my face today down in the description box, or depending on where I have room, in a pinned comment. Besides that, of course, again, my discount codes are in the description box as well. And of course, if you're new here and you haven't done so, then please subscribe to my channel, because that would just add to my life and maybe also to your life, and that could just be beneficial for both of us. Okay, sweetie, come back for my next video, which is gonna be super soon, and up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.